what's behind this little door here in downtown Las Vegas? Well, you're gonna have to stay tuned and find out next on J&K Stay in Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's Jeff again with J&K Stay in Vegas with another Where's My Coffee, Where's My Room? We got a double header for you today. It's the D and Golden Gate, owned by Derek and Greg Stevens. We're gonna check out the D first off and then go down to the Golden Gate. So let's go check those out here in downtown Las Vegas. Let's get inside, start this tour of the D Hotel down in Las Vegas. On the right here, they do have valet. It's the main driveway to come in. Well, you know how we like to keep it to our right, but this casino is really small. So I'm gonna show you what is over here in this first part where you maybe get dropped off or for Uber. They actually have an enterprise rental car right over here. If you need a rental car, you can get that over here. There's a big machine here. Over on our right-hand side are your restrooms. And then the D shop right here. Sundries and all that stuff, of course. Got some Golden Knights gear in here too. That's pretty cool. Flipping around here. There's some directional signage there. You can see concierge is right over there. VIP service around the corner, and your check-in and check-out front desk is just right over here. Now your room elevators, we're just making a big circle here. Your room elevators, hotel elevators are right here. And we have stayed here before, but it was before we were vlogging, and hopefully they've improved these elevators because you punch in a floor, but you wait forever for these elevators. And if you want your closest coffee, it's right here at the coffee stand. Coffee stand here has got brewed coffee, $3 for a small and $4 for a large. Looks like pretty good. Get a few things on offer. All right, let's keep going. More directional signage for you. Club 1 is right here, and the garage elevators are just over here. So let's keep going. So just machines down on this way. And like Circa, the D came up with it first, but they have the Lombard here, always really busy on the weekends. There's our directional signage. Let's turn to our right, head over this way. All right, let's head upstairs and check out what's up here at the D. Now, if you want to go to the Andiamo Steakhouse, once you come up from the escalators, you literally have to make a U-turn, else you'll just miss it. Here's Andiamo's right there. They're open 7 days a week, 5 to 11, which is nice for a steakhouse. And they got some restrooms right here. So turning straight around here, I got a hidden gem to show you over here. Over here at the D, they got the Blarney Stone. Check this out. The D has been bequeathed a rare stone from the famous Blarney Castle in Ireland. So rub the Blarney Stone. All right, everybody, let's keep going on our tour here. There's a bar over here in an outside area. We'll get to that in just a second. But we're gonna continue down here. So you got Keno over here on the right-hand side. And then the high limit slots are right here. There's our directional signage there again. What's cool about the D is they've kept this one horse racing machine forever. Our friends have always loved to play it. It's old school. I'm going to show you it in a second. But over here at Circa Sports at Bar Canada, when you check in, they will give you a free beer. It's a Molson beer. So it is up here on the second floor next to this lawn bar up here. To the Sigma Derby. This is an old school machine that has been here for years. So continue on down here on the second floor. And they have the newest updated fancy machine, the Derby Deluxe here. This is the successor to the Sigma Derby. It's a lot of fun when you're with friends and everything. Really cool. Next up, Bacon Nation. This opened up at the end of last year. And here's a look at the menu right over here. Buttermilk pancakes, whole bunch of stuff. They even have the burrito. They even have chicken sandwiches, chicken tenders, wings. So they have other stuff besides breakfast. So bacon me so happy. So check them out. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, and late night. And you can even do a pickup right over here. All right, let's flip around here. They do have an elevator back here in this corner. If you have some mobility issues, it's right down there. Matches up with your hotel room, so you don't have to walk all the way downstairs. So let's keep going. Our machines all the way down here. gonna turn to our left. I know, crazy, right? Again, just past the Blarney Stone right over here is this bar. And if you ever watched any of our live streams, you might have seen this area up here. This area up here is a great place to people watch, especially on a weekend. Look all down on Fremont Street. Got this whole area up here. It does get crowded on the weekends, so take note of that. But you cannot go down this escalator. It is up only. You're gonna have to go back into the casino. You know, it's on purpose. All right, let's get back inside. Let's head back downstairs. We're gonna head over here to our right again. More machines this way. So right over here is American Coney Island chili dog. Let's keep going here. Got some table games, and they've got some high roller areas over there. And coming back to the lawn bar. And then if you just want some simple junk food, you got a Mickey D's right over here. They have a lot of the self-serve here, so if you're used to that, that's primarily what they do. And if you want to do circus sports, sign up right there. All right, let's head up Fremont Street. Let's head up to Fremont towards the plaza. At the very end on the left is the Golden Gate. Let's go inside and check that place out as well. So now up here to the Golden Gate at the end of Fremont Street by the plaza. Now, you're probably gonna enter one of these two doors that are here on Fremont Street, but I'm gonna keep it consistent like we normally do, and we're gonna start from the front door of the Golden Gate, which is actually on the other side. So let's get over there and check out the Golden Gate inside. It's a very small property, but with a lot of history that you're gonna see here in just a few moments. But let's take a tour of the Golden Gate Casino here in downtown Las Vegas. So as you come in, it says Golden Gate right over here. Nice mural. Head over to our right. There's not much over here except for some restrooms, but they have these really cool retro pictures, Marilyn Monroe and the Rat Pack down here. So much history. And this was called a Salsa Veg, which was Las Vegas backwards, until 1955. Then it was changed to Golden Gate Casino, and it's been ever since. They've done a few remodels. Golden Gate is original. There's their lawn bar here. Even more history here. Look at this. Prohibition ends at last. All right, continuing on here. So Club 1 is right over here. Got more machines over here. They have this pretty grand entrance right here with the Buffalo machines here. And this goes right out to Fremont Street. You can see the circuit bar right out there. All right, let's keep going here. So the square footage of this casino is about 12,000 square feet. And down here on the right-hand side used to be Dupar's restaurant. Dupar's is no longer. They just filled it in with machines, and again, they've got lots of classic pictures all over the Golden Gate, but there's no official restaurant on property now of the Golden Gate. Let's flip around, see if we can see some more history. So just off the table games, guys, is this little piece of history behind this door. This is the original wall of the Golden Gate Casino. Look at that, circa 1906. Let's continue on our tour here of the Golden Gate Casino. Still even more history to see here. Again, classic pictures, Elvis, Marilyn Monroe, more Rat Pack photos here. Super, super cool. And this is what I was teasing about earlier. Check this out. Some old school slot machines. Look at these. And that's where we came in, right there, from outside. And right over here is the hotel lobby. It says right there. And if you go down here, all the history of Vegas is right back here. If you come here right behind me, right off the hotel lobby, you can actually see the first phone from 1907. A whole bunch of old ledgers are here. Some super cool history found here in the Golden Gate. Well, folks, that's going to do it for J&K Stay in Vegas, your double header, the D and the Golden Gate Casino. So much history, and it's all here in downtown Las Vegas, where Vegas started. So if you enjoyed this video, hit that thumbs up and subscribe to J&K Stay in Vegas. Take it one step further and hit that notification bell to be alerted to every time we post a new video or go live like we do every Saturday night. All right, folks, until the next one, stay safe and stay silly. Bye-bye, everybody. Well, folks, that's going to do for this D portion. Let's have to blah, 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 blah. You know, when it's hot, it's hard to get your tongue out of your lips. And 3, 2, 1.